Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how I make my egg food mix. I feed this to my birds year round. I always have some on hand. It's super simple to make and it's affordable, especially when you compare it to like some of the commercial dry egg food mixes. So start off with 60 hard-boiled eggs, and you can just do this all in bulk and just prep it ahead of time. And then I cook 1 cup of rice. I add garlic, black pepper, and pink Himalayan salt. Then I buy just like a 2 pound bag of broccoli. And you want to throw that in your wife's food processor super quick so she doesn't notice. Then you just mix the broccoli, the rice, and your hard-boiled eggs. You can put those through the food processor also. And I do the whole shell in there too. And then I just divide it up into, I think I do like ten portions out of that. Freeze those, and then when I take them out, I just squeeze all of the moisture out of it so that it's kind of dry like this. So then you should get this kind of a paste, which is going to be the foundation of the egg food. And we're going to go ahead and add our supplements. So we're going to go in with some Nectin S, and it gives you the directions on the back of the bottle. Here's just a multivitamin for birds. Also, very important are probiotics. You really want to be giving your birds probiotics every day because all of their health is in their digestive system. And speaking of health, I also add in some dried oregano leaves. Now, oregano is super beneficial for birds. There's a lot of research that backs it, kind of like a natural antibiotic. Then I just sprinkle in some powdered kelp for iodine and other minerals, some crushed dried mealworms. Yes, I use my hand. It just gives them a ton of protein. So a lot of birds are stimulated in spring to breed because there's so much protein going around, like bugs and things like that, and sprouted seeds. So I mix that in there. As you can see, it's still moist, but it's relatively dry, and that's because we squeezed out most of the moisture. And this is the way that I found that birds eat it best, because if it's too wet, they won't eat it, and if it's too dry, then it just kind of shrivels up and looks ugly. But this way, it's nice and moist. You can mix everything in there really well, and then I could just portion it out for my birds. I use these 1 ounce portion cups because I don't have to wash all the little crocks that people normally use. That's how much I give a pair right there. So it's about 2 or 3 grams, just a really small amount. Less is more with birds, guys. They really don't need that much like food or vitamins, especially with this. If you overfeed it, they can start to gain too much weight because, as you'll see in some later videos, they love this stuff. Um, but it's really beneficial for helping to get birds into breeding condition, also helping them through molts because it has all the vitamins and stuff. These are a couple different ways that I serve it to them. I just kind of invert one of these little feeder, the caps of the feeder, or I just cut a pipe and I install these in the corners of my cages. And the reason I use these is because I don't want the birds to be able to stand in it or contaminate it in any sort of way. So as you can see, we're doing a little taste test here with the English budgies. They love it. Every single bird in my bird room gets this mix almost daily. So you can see, again, I use those cups because they can't stand in the food. And you really don't want to serve them too much. You really like whatever they can finish in like a half hour, because egg does spoil really easily and they'll start to mold, and then it can be very toxic. But as you can see, even the finches get it here. It's really beneficial for. Sometimes I'll give this to birds twice a day if they're rearing chicks. So canaries, every bird here gets it, but it's super beneficial for them. They get really the bulk of their vitamins and things like that through this egg food, and then they just kind of have like a basic seed mix. And so what that allows birds to do is they can actually control the level of protein that they're giving the chicks, because they moderate it during different stages of growth. So this is probably the most important thing when it comes to conditioning birds. So as you can see, cockatiels and some of the lovebirds, they love flipping the cups. But I put those little clips in there, and so they can still lift it and kind of try to throw it, but it won't spill out all the food. And here's some of my parblue lovebirds. Everybody just loves this food, and I only give them a little bit, just enough that they can finish like within 30 minutes, like I said. But as soon as I serve it, they all jump on it, and Really, I mean, if I start serving this to them, I would say within like a week, I have pairs already laying eggs. You can see even the doves like it. I don't give them too much just because they're not really a protein eating bird. They're more for like seeds and things like that. The chickens love it too. They were just afraid of the flash on the phone, but normally they just come and eat it out of my hand. And then as you can see again, the lovebirds, they'll just sit there and just devour it until it's all gone. They all will. And if they have chicks, it really helps fill in any gaps for nutrition. And then of course, quail love protein, so here they are. I serve them a little bit of a bigger portion. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.